Founded in Mumbai, India almost 150 years ago, the Tata Group has grown into a sprawling conglomerate of over 100 companies in diverse sectors spread across the globe. With operations in more than 80 countries across 6 continents, the Tata Group operates across 7 business sectors, including communications and information technology, engineering, materials, services, energy, consumer products and chemicals. Products and services are exported to 85 countries. The Tata Group is rapidly expanding its global footprint, with almost 60% of its revenues coming from outside India. Tata started its operations in Africa in Zambia in 1977. When the borders opened up in South Africa, the headquarters were moved to Johannesburg in 1994 with the establishment of Tata Africa Holdings. Tata now boasts an African footprint across 12 countries. To date, more than $1.6 billion has been invested on the continent, and further expansion is in the pipeline. Within the next few years, Tata will have operations in 20 African countries in sectors as diverse as automobile and IT consultancy, hospitality and energy, telecommunications and mining.
Tata, the parent group, which is based in India, is a very big entity. They bring a lot of that international experience to the African continent, and I think that can be of supreme benefit to a lot of the countries that they're actually looking to participate in. The continent is in dire need of a lot of those kinds of industries where beneficiation actually takes place in Africa as opposed to just shipping out raw commodities and having the processing done elsewhere.
India is a BRICS country, and South Africa, being a BRICS partner, can learn a lot from how India has been able to really transform its economy and show the world that even if you come from a developing economy, you can still be the standard by which a lot of countries can be judged by. Tata symbolizes the resilience of the Indian country, the entrepreneurship of India, and those are some of the lessons in one area which Africa can learn from. But from an economy perspective, the investment in these very countries are quite important in terms of helping these countries to be self-sufficient and to partner with other like-minded countries.
The African economy currently promises substantial levels of growth, but in order to achieve those levels of growth, we need investment in infrastructure, and that is what Tata offers to bring to the table, not just in terms of physical infrastructure, but also in terms of broader business infrastructure and economic infrastructure, all the way down to vehicles that would facilitate the movement of goods from different sources of supply or to consumers for that matter.
The first venture into Africa was made in 1977 with the establishment of Tata Zambia. The core business was the importation of commercial vehicles from India. Now, Tata Zambia is the market leader with a 65% market share in the medium and heavy commercial vehicle sector. There's a particular demand for tippers in the country. Taxa has put 20,000 medium and heavy commercial vehicles on South African roads and has a sales and service dealer network of 40. Currently, the company is making inroads into the high horsepower, extra heavy commercial vehicle segment. A high power range of truck trailers was introduced at the Johannesburg International Motor Show in October 2011. The aim is to secure a 10% market share in medium, heavy and extra heavy commercial vehicles in the next 3 to 4 years.
That is a very challenging target for any company to face, and certainly if a company could pull it off, Tata could. Companies on a large scale currently do have substantial spare capacity because markets have not been performing to the extent that we've seen in the past. So to have a 10% growth target over such a short period of time in a very protracted economic recovery is fairly ambitious. There certainly is scope or room to achieve it.
The aim is to move 2,000 commercial vehicles per annum in the next 3 years. And with staff ready and willing to go the extra mile for their customers, the company looks set to achieve its goals.